Good evening, welcome to the program this morning. This is WebWatch on Flip TV. I'm Christian Chuku. Today is another day that we are going to be looking at reports online. I'm going to add in our own conversation, and also you can join us in this conversation. I'm Christian Chuku, and with me I have my co-host
Zubi Glad. Welcome to WebWatch.
And I'm Agitators. Welcome to WebWatch.
There's one thing special about today is that we have a birthday celebrant, but people the para anyhow we go do we dey go that place.
Where be that?
That place, upper place.
Yeah,
and a surprise thing. Somebody's if
You
you
don't
can guess any of our viewer that can guess who is celebrating the birthday today.
Among three of us,
We have a special gift for you. If you're watching us and you can guess, we are looking for international people. We look for.
are you dissing the Nigerian people?
No, anybody around this environment, we are not looking for you. Yes, if you just guess who is celebrating his birthday today, so we'll have a special package for you. Meanwhile, we are looking at what happened today. There are things that happened today. Let's start from Saturday. We have what happened in Edo State, the kidnapping in Edo State, 30 people.
Yeah.
And we have not learned from this. We have the Abuja Kaduna train attack. Some people came and they start speaking big grammar. So somebody will just come and start saying all sorts. Now, when you criticize them now, they'll say, "Why are you criticizing? We are trying to blah blah blah." Buhari will come and say, "We give so person deadline to do such." Then 24 people died on the spot. 60-something people were kidnapped, and they paid more than 1 billion naira. Some were paid by the federal government to rescue these persons. We have somebody they call Gumi, who has said that these people in the forest are their warriors. That's the herdsmen in the forest. In the forest are their warriors. I'm very angry.
Yes, I'm not in the place of laughing today. I don't know why.
Now we have Edo State, Igweben. There's a demarcation between Warri and Edo State. We have there's a tourist center there. Tourists were taken away. Warri people were taken. I know I say Warri they carry last. But Warri said they carry they go. Edo people say no they carry. Say now I don't know be Lagos, abi?
I don't know be Lagos.
I Warri they carry last. They join left there together, enter bush. Now what can we say about the security when they were carrying out the attack? No police, no army were there to forestall anything until they do within 2 or 3 hours. They carry everybody enter bush. That's when you now see police calling vigilante. Let's go into the bush.
Police calling vigilante.
Now it's so unfortunate that it seems that we are very, very docile in this part of the country, and we only know how to speak Bibi English. If it's in a place that people are taking very well, the state commissioner of police there should have been queried, and also if he doesn't take any proactive measure, he will be sacked. Now the GOC commanding division, whoever is in charge of military, because military they have in charge of they have some people are in charge of states.
Okay.
If you people cannot sack them. Even the people that are even sacking themselves, there's no capacity, there's no competence in the military, in the army. Imagine. And today, Yoruba nation, I don't know if you have anything. 6 people have been rescued. They said they have rescued 6 people. Now I want to ask this question. Now, when they kidnap people, you people don't have the identities of people they kidnapped. Some people want to, if someone want to board a train, he will buy ticket. Your name will be on the ticket, so you cannot identify. It took them the heaven and earth need to fall down for them to identify people that they kidnapped. And they were so it's so pathetic, sir.
So basically, a lot of things are not working in this country. It's no longer news. Like it's not a new thing. We're only hoping for probably the next phase of government. If God want, like God answering our prayers. Let me not say will. God answering our prayers. The next phase of government to actually tackle this insecurity in Nigeria. You understand? Because as it is now, February 25th is just here, and then till May 29th, if I'm not mistaken, for the swearing of the new president. Let's just be careful, honestly speaking, because you can't put your life, or you can't depend on the security agencies for to safeguard our life, because obviously they failed, and I don't even know if they are going to start working by tomorrow, because day in day out things are happening, day in day out. A lot of a lot of reports, bad reports. Are we going to talk about the one that happened in Enugu State before the end of the year? If I don't even know if it has stopped or still happening.
It will not stop. You know,
that they are just killing people.
There's so much. Go and listen to this man, Mustafa. That man, they say that killed the MK of his wife. Go and listen to that man. If you can look at any video he has done of recent, you know, most of them are making revelations that we don't understand. Anywhere you find mineral resources, in any of the forests, anywhere you find, that's why they're having that banditry and kidnapping. In Zamfara State, it will never stop. Because the government, and the last time army went to fight Boko Haram, blah, blah, they killed French people. They killed Oyibo people as amongst these. So there's a collaboration, that according to Al Mustafa, there's a collaboration from some elements in the government. They call that thing.
I don't think it is some, because most of them.
Let's just say some.
Majority of them.
Let's just say some. They are benefiting from the lives of people. This IDP camps everywhere. Existing government will be making sure people are losing their homes, people are losing their lives of what they can benefit. And you can see them. They don't say having investment. Atiku now, 4 years. When he lost last election, he went to Dubai because he had the investment in Dubai. That's how they take the money, go and invest somewhere else. And when it's time for them to come out, imagine, it's just so pathetic. Mineral resources in Enugu State, Ehamufu, go and study that place. There's mineral resources in that place. So you know what they do? They collaborate they just create a scenario crisis there.
Yeah.
So through that crisis, they are controlling what's happening there. Yeah. You can see the governors are just doing as if they don't know what they don't know what's going on.
That is even weird. Like that is what is giving me concern, because I don't understand whereby the state you are governing, crises are happening and you're acting like nothing is happening. You're acting like it's a normal thing. You get that's actually where my it is I don't even know
See, I think most of them got to the seat of power through dubious means. So there's no way these people who are into the banditry business and also all theft will help you to get into power. You will now want to tell them to stop. It doesn't work that way. You just act as if you don't know what's going on, or you will say federal might or powers beyond your control. Because during the NSA, someone came out and said the power was beyond his control. Those people put you there just as we are witnessing banditry and the likes. How can someone even come outside to say bandit and Boko Haram are your own freedom fighters that are killing people in the same country, and the person is still working freely?
Can you say they are freedom? My goodness.
So I think the
nobody arrested anybody. Nobody did anything. When channels granted an interview with a more powerful one IPOB man like that, they sanctioned channels, but the people that cover that whatever reports, they are doing their own meeting. Now the governor of Kano State says that Muslim ticket is jihad.
The governor of Kano State.
Yes. Go and look at that video. You know when they say in Hausa, some people bring it out and they
interpret it in English.
Muslim ticket is jihad. He said, one of them now said that El-Rufai has helped them to silence the infidels.
Okay.
In Kaduna State.
Okay.
That's why you see, they don't know what is happening, so they'll just try and be pampering everything and be carrying their mission, killing people. Southern Kaduna is unrest. Last time they killed 200 people. You saw the line of
cops.
This is not the first time I know. And there's a governor. This is the same person, Tinubu, when the Chatham House, they asked him on security. He directed the question to an El-Rufai. You can't see we are just joking in this country.
Well, I think I won't say the good aspect, but I'll say the other side of it is that February 25 is just few weeks. It's just few weeks before we get February 25 now, and I think now people will get angrier. They will get more angry to come outside.
I don't think so.
If everything is just going peacefully.
I went to a PVC collection center today. When I left, I went to the one in College Road.
Okay.
I went to that place. I saw young people. They stood there. They say everybody wanted to collect their PVC. People were collecting. The process was okay. People were collecting their PVC. Okay. If you have any evidence to collect, nobody is stopping you from that place. So nobody is stopping you from collecting your PVC.
Okay.
The PVC are even there plenty. So they're waiting for people to come and collect. Yeah, you can bring your slip, identify yourself, collect your PVC. Young people, 18, and some say they never even reach 18. Young people, they park cars in that school, that big school, that primary school.
Yeah.
The African primary school, they park cars.
African church.
No, in opposite the African church.
One thing is actually to get this PVC. Then the other another thing is to actually vote in the right person with that PVC and not allow yourself to be bought over.
I live in a compound. My street. Yeah, I've even made it a point of duty to be. If I go home in the night, I dey go compound to compound.
That's actually nice.
My landlord, Yoruba people. We sat down outside. I said, "Na Tinubu go win." They look me say, "Wait till they talk." Lie. Instead of them vote Tinubu, they go vote Atiku.
See, like I don't know.
They say they are going to vote for Obi. I'm not doing campaign for anything. But look at what is happening.
What is happening now?
3 people they kidnapped. They're staying from here to Kaduna na like 4 or 5 hours to train. But the people they travel go Kaduna, they stay like 6 months before they reach their house. They sleep with the men inside bush. And we saw this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen again. That about it for the top. You can't give directives. Military take over. On Saturday, look at what happened. 30 people, they just safely carry 30 people enter.
See, like I've always said this, and I'll keep saying it. It is time for young Nigerians. Like it's time to take the bull by the horn. This is not a time to feel reluctant, to feel like it does not concern me, because at the end of the day, now we go cry. Because I was telling someone something when I'd be like, imagine someone like my dad comes up and see, he's getting old. You understand? When all is said and done, we are the next generation, and then whatever decision, if we allow them to make decisions for us again, now we go suffer. So I actually think that it's time for us to open up, because no matter how much we shout now, people will keep dying. The banditry and kidnapping is not going to stop, except by our vote. We vote out this bad government. And the truth is, they are not hidden. We know who they are. And that's the truth. We know who they are. No matter how much you want to act like it's not true or anything, we actually know who they are. Because you can't tell me that this kind of thing happened in Edo State and there is a sitting governor and there is a commissioner of police and there are security agencies and all of them turn their eyes away, acting like nothing is happening. When everything has happened, they now come out as a lace pursue who? And they are chicken now that you can easily throw corn and they will come closer. I don't get it. So it's time for us to take the bull by the horn. February 25th is just count it. January is almost finished. Today is 9th.
Of course.
Okay, we have another incident that happened in Ojota today. Yoruba Nation, they went out, they call it a peace rally. The last time they had that peace rally, I was in that area when they shot that one lady like that.
Yeah, I remember. The one they said that
me and Samuel and who again? We went there.
They actually said that girl was not shot at the end of the day. Say she fell down.
You know, one thing about Nigeria is a country whereby evil has taken over.
Yeah.
So for evil to keep on sustaining itself, surviving, it needs to bring in more evil.
More evil, yes.
Evil needs to help them to still continue. You shot somebody and saying you didn't shoot anybody.
You should know the story now. No.
There's one lady that the
2 years ago.
The government gave the mother house that time. Yes.
That's 2 years ago, 2020 or 2021.
It's 2021.
2021.
2 years ago.
One young girl that she was hawking something.
If I were not there, you will say allege. You know what about these people is that they know that if this happen like this, they will find a way whereby they can cover it so that you don't have evidence.
Of course.
Yes.
So when you see it and you don't really have the concrete evidence, probably you just view it like that and you report it, they will not say it's fake news and they will arrest you and persecute you. They are hiding the evidence.
Of course.
They will persecute you. That's the kind of government we are facing. That's the kind of government you are facing. They shot the girl. Police shot. Police deny. After so much, they now found out that it is. People now start speaking. That's why Nigeria need to speak. Nigeria need to speak.
When you see something, say something.
People are scared. That's why.
What happened last 2 years now? Now the police has come out.
The same guy
yeah, the same place.
The same place.
He killed 2 people.
Today.
Of course.
I didn't even know that 2 persons died there.
He killed 2 people.
2 people died. No provocation, as it were. You know, normally when you see a policeman, you're afraid because they don't look like people that want to protect you. They are like a threat to the civilians.
See, let me actually say this. I don't know. There are good officers out there, But just because that majority of them or most of them has painted a bad image of themselves, we now categorize all of them as being incapable of securing the people. All right. So why won't you, when you see a policeman, imagine there is this place we're going to Ogba, you see some of them buying ogogoro. No, as a security agent
in police uniform.
Yes, in police uniform, smoking.
I passed there.
And then you now start off, okay, let's say there is unrest in that area, and you now depend on that policeman to secure you. He might fire anyhow because it's already high. So what's he going to do? He'll just misfire. Then anything that happens, he will not remove his cap, throw the uniform and disappear.
Of course.
And then it's not me. They were doing something, one thing happened, they start themselves, the story will not change. Whereas it's a police officer that did that. I think there should be reform. They should reform the police.
Okay, forget reform. They kidnap train, they do a second one. They keep person for the same area, they still double that killing by 2.
That's it.
Nigerians, those people there, when you set up an establishment and it is the foundation is evil, you can't get anything good out of it.
Nothing good will come out.
That policeman that shot that lawyer, if not for this international recognition, they were trying to cover it.
Of course, his picture was not out before.
The SP, that commission, that man, what's his name? Adejobi. He went to a radio station. He said, "This is spiritual. They have channeled it in spiritual." Look at what he's saying.
Like, I don't understand.
Nonsense. I saw it. I saw the video.
That is the problem we are having in this country. Something will happen. They will blame Satan. Satan or his
own. So if they actually blame the policeman, or if they are blaming spiritual forces, why don't you release all the criminals in the cell and say it is being spiritual?
It is spiritual.
Release all of them now.
Because there is no criminal that will say that he stole with his eyes closed.
Of course, now there
will
be something which will actually influence the person.
This man that very very soon now, the man will be retired and get his gratuity. See how the evil people from the village are applying for the man.
Which evil people in the village?
That is what a police commissioner is saying. A police commissioner is saying.
I think it's because they have a federal backing. Because the police force is not being controlled by the governors. It's being controlled by the IG. And the IG is not even in state. It's on the federal level. If they should break it down, whereby the government has only minimal amount of control on the police, it should be strictly on the state government, on the governor. To either order his police to either stand down or to go in full force.
Like with time though, I'm getting to understand how these governments are actually working. Because when the former IG was there, what's his name? Adamu. When he was there, he was the IG during the NSAS protest. So when they removed him, I felt like, thank God though, at least everything will not be okay. That's how I felt. With time, I'm now understanding that they are all the same people. They are all the same. They are all the same.
No difference.
That system of IG those are very
good.
bad.
Those are good. No matter how bad a place is, there must be good people.
Yeah. Of course.
So I don't think
among 12 disciples there must be Judas.
This one among
the 12 there are 11 Judas or 10 Judas. There just two good one.
There's only one saint.
Just one saint.
So I don't use that excuse. No, when you're having a narrative, a conversation, some people now start using, but they are good people now. No, don't bring the excuse. They are good people in everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere, even in hellfire, I said good people did here.
I don't understand this one now. How can a good person be in hellfire?
No, the reason why you go to hellfire is because probably you did not accept Jesus. That is another narrative. But there are some people that are good, like normally they are good, but just they don't even consider that Jesus thing. You understand? So don't bring the narrative of they are good police. If you are going to Canada and you lost your way in the midnight, if you meet a police officer, you are safe. Start from this airport.
Our motherland.
Maybe after 12, you meet police. They will rob you.
The force now.
You will not be safe with the Nigerian police. Okay, don't tell me that they are good people. They are good people, we know. But Nigerian police, if they catch you,
even
merely looking at their truck, you even feel like, oh God, what thing I not cause like this? You will just be scared.
Okay, like a typical example is one day I think I was coming to the office, so police van was passing, and this bike man, police are supposed to police are they supposed to arrest bike, or is tax force that is supposed to arrest bike in Lagos State?
It's task force. There's a particular task force, like anti-Okada people, that usually arrest those people. So,
like when RRS they were driving.
Okay.
So this Okada man, when you saw the police van, if you see the way
he's white, Abi.
Yes. If you see the way he was driving, I was even like, what's wrong with him? And then those police they were just going on their own. So I just took a pause. I'm like, just look at what these people have, like, look at the image of themselves they've painted. So this man now, like, what if he has an accident and dies? It will not be like he was scared of the police that is supposed to be protecting him. That's what I thought in my head. I'm like, how did we get here? Like, how? Okay,
let's move on. So Olu asks Nigerians to pray for a peaceful transition. Probably they have seen that it's not going to be easy this time around.
It's not going to be easy.
There will be so much violence.
I actually said it since last year when I saw the what's it called, the candidates. I'm like, this election 2023 is not going to be a cheap one.
It's going to be tough.
Except we Nigerians, we sell off ourselves again like we've always done. But if we stand our ground, like I said before, take the bull by the horn, stand our ground and say enough is enough, with one voice and one accord. Come on now.
Because let's take Lagos as an example. We have APC, PDP, Labour Party. If you're going around, how many Labour Party posters do you see? How many PDP?
I don't think we should actually judge it by that, because by now, as of now, we should have been seeing exercise books in schools. We that are producing exercise book now, we are now feeling like during the previous elections, they would have by now brought money outside. I think those old politicians now, they are now being tactical, being would I say wise with their money. They are now being conservative. They are not printing posters anymore now. They are not sharing things. They are waiting till the election day to buy the vote.
They actually share.
They are not doing any PR much like that. They want to actually buy the vote.
The other day, because I stay in Ogba, so I try to observe things a whole lot. So I was coming to work at Ajayi Road. I was just looking at, I was seeing APC posters. I'm not against any political party. I don't have a business with the political parties, all right. So I was just seeing APC posters everywhere. I'm like, I cannot see PDP. There's no Labour Party. I thought there's a presidential candidate of SDP. There is AAC. It's only APC everywhere. So on a particular Sunday, I was going to church. So I saw Labour Party. I'm like, God, thank you. So it's not just about APC anymore. So there can be other poster that is not this political party on this road. The same thing happened when I went to Lekki. That should be last month. When I was just looking at, I was just seeing APC everywhere. So I now saw PDP, Banky W.
You still see PDP.
Banky W. I'm like, thank God though. So they can actually. So I was not like, okay, let me observe if they mark, how they use mark and put the red sign. Those kind of. Let me observe if there was anything like that. I actually saw some posters where there is no APC. They were kind of torn, just APC. I'm like, are they trying to like pass a message or something? But well, whatever it is though, like I said before, let's pull the bull by the horn in this coming election.
I went for a ward meeting because I want to identify my polling booth, my polling units. I have all the list of all the polling units in Nigeria. I have it on my phone, so I had to connect with some people that are into these party activities. And one of them, you see, people are really taking responsibility now, but I think they are taking it late. They should have started a long time ago. Most people are leaving. Most people, agents, most people that work for APC, PDP, they are coming to form another group.
See, can I tell you why it's like that? See, the reason why, because some people before now, they didn't quite know what was going to happen, but because of most of these candidates, they are flopping. They are like, how will I put? They are losing their guard already.
They are losing their grip.
That's it. So those people that was kind of like this before, that was unsure, they're not like making a decisive decision now to be like, okay, it cannot be here. Let's just stay here. Okay, so of us to even like it's not to look like we are backing this. Let's just stay on our own. On that day, we'll go and do what we have to.
So there was a meeting. Let me because I wanted to know my polling units. We have not voted, so this one I want to vote. I want to vote this one. So the person, one man living in my compound, he said there's a Labour Party meeting somewhere. I attended the Labour Party meeting. I wanted to know what's happening. Yesterday, I attended the Labour Party meeting. Most people I saw, I knew them before. I've seen your career like 20 years. I knew them before. This man. You don't say I'm from APC. I came to join this party. You don't say I leave APC. I came to join. You say I work for PDP. They start calling names. Now, when we held that meeting, the venue, they said they have gone to all the hotels in Okira. They refused to give them hall. Say they don't want trouble.
Exactly. That is why it's not as if we don't have other people that wants to vote for other parties. But it is on that election day you would know.
They are
saying that
they can't come out to probably fear.
Even if you don't look for trouble,
they can't see they won't come out. There are many people that won't come out openly to tell you that I'll vote for a certain party, for an opposition party. Okay, look at someone who is a civil servant. A civil servant in Lagos State, would he now come and start openly to say I'll vote for opposition party? No.
That's true.
But on that election day, inside that could be cool. So many things will go on.
Yeah, because
it will just be business
I
as
was
usual.
worried, like, how would you want to rent a hall from a hotel or any event center? They refuse it. They are saying that the APC in that area has tried to.
The APC will clamp down on them.
Yes. Even they say there's one baba they used to hold their meeting before. After some time, they pay 10,000 for 1 hour. 20,000 for 2 hours.
Now imagine those people working in that kind of hotel. They know they've lost that money. Instead of, okay, if other parties have been allowed to use their venue, that is money for them, is income. So do you not expect them to still vote for the same people that has made them to lose those customers? No. So on that election, the main things will happen.
Where I'm driving as the APC as a party, they are trying to stifle other political parties not
God
to
bless
breathe.
you.
see,
One of them said that they are threatening him on the road.
It's
They'll be
normal.
threatening him on
It's
the road.
normal.
see,
Somebody took his wife and children to Ibadan. Most of them took their family.
Out
So
of
this
the
kind of
states.
politics a kind of party is playing, and they want to win election. When you win election with this kind of dirty politics, you expect your reign or your government to be prosperous. See Buhari. When he wanted to enter, he said baboon and this blah 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 blah.
See, that's why
Look at what it is now.
That's why I think what I'm foreseeing for this February 25th election, I'm not seeing an easy election. I'm seeing a very tough one.
very
And I think other political parties, other supporters of other political parties should actually stand their ground. They should work for they should do their best, but be prepared for the worst. I'm not saying they should be violent, but they should stand their ground that day. See, there's no way area boys or something can outnumber everybody at that polling booth. But it's just because people are scared of their lives, they don't want to get injured. But look at during the NSAS protest. I think when people were scattered out, they would get defeated, because I saw the videos of Alau Sade where these guys, all those area boys were actually being ferried there with lag bus, with BRT bus.
There's a denial now. They will deny it now.
We saw the video. It's still on Twitter. Press it there. You see it. It's on YouTube everywhere. They will deny it, but there's video evidence for it. So those guys actually came in with cutlass and bottles and the likes. But those guys stood their ground there. They chased them away. They chased them. It was when the government saw that okay, they couldn't use area boys to actually thwart this NSAS protest. They couldn't even plead with them that they should leave the streets. People were telling them, let this IGP step down while we are still on this street. And they didn't do it. They ended up using the military. So if they didn't succeed then, why should they now succeed now? I think the people will they will be harder to break now. Because this is like, this decision, this February 25 will determine like the next 50 years of Nigeria. If we get it right now, forget it.
that,
on the right path.
just like what you said, right? You see, it's going to be like what happened during the NSAS. Is like Nigerian youths, not all, most of the youth is like they just went in-house, reformed themselves, and they are coming out with this force. That's what I feel. That's how I'm seeing it.
What the government is doing, the way you are doing it does not.
Every single person you ask on the streets, they know the straight answer to give you. It will shock you that even those people you called the talks. Because I have them on my street.
It will shock you.
Some of them, even there's one of them. He used to collect money. I can't mention his name. You know, if you are working with the Lagos State government, whether motor parker, you will not know the person.
You can't.
In their mind, some of them that went to school, somebody went to school.
Yeah, most of them.
They know the right thing.
Yeah.
Of course.
They know the right thing. Baba, only new. You understand?
Yeah.
Low feet, lati. So that's what they are saying. They know what they need.
They can't say it openly, but you see that election day. See, many will mobilize other people to come and vote their conscience that day. Many will mobilize because you can't just come outside to say, okay, you vote for this person.
In that meeting,
and that's the end of
what
it.
They say is that, man, I need to be. It's like these meetings. There's political education. Many politicians will come when they start saying some things. You learn. I learned a lot. I never miss the meeting. I learned a lot in that meeting. They said what they do is that because they start revealing I don't know whether it's true or not, the secret of how APC, they say they knew how they did it. What they do is that they will assign 5 thugs to a polling unit.
Imagine.
3 or 5 thugs to a polling unit. 2 that are going to observe, and 2 that are going to cause
the chaos.
Where they know that they don't have stronghold, that's where they will put those guys there. They say, now we need people that will stand as polling agents for this party, whether 2 or 3, so that you mobilize people in that area, because now people for streets, they won't stand their ground. Like
people will stand their ground. You see, they don't even need to
come outside.
See, they don't need to even mobilize anybody to protect anybody. Remember during the lockdown when there were 1 million boys, how many police officers were outside? People were standing in streets like come outside today.
I can remember.
I was outside till like 3 a.m.
My street.
That we were just taking turns like this.
Both the youngest of guys, like everybody was on the street.
Everybody was on the street.
Once you just hear how they sell itself, Ole Abi, right?
Yeah.
Everybody. I'm like, wow. So like
Nigerians protected themselves.
Like can actually be one like this. This one will say stay here. This one will say stay here. Like they just grouped themselves just to make sure that they deal with this set of people.
One of them said that they have called him severally. They came and they gave him 60,000. He said in that place people were selling their PVCs, collecting money. Now they will come and ask me now, Christian, where is the evidence? No, that's what we say. Next time I go there, I will record the conversations. I will do a story on it. I will play it so that people can hear what I'm saying. These things are going on the ground. They know themselves. They know what they are doing.
They know.
So everybody secure your territory now. Save Nigeria. Because if you don't do that at this point in time, there's nothing you can do again.
There's nothing you can do. No matter how much you want to shout, no matter how much you want to cry, if you like, weep.
I believe that day, February 25th, is for Nigerians. Day.
For me, APC has failed Nigerians. They have been given an opportunity. And APC as a party, as a journalist, I am not biased. They have failed Nigerians. The wife of the president said it. The president himself know. Most of the reasons why they don't campaign what Buhari has done. Although Buhari and Tinubu, they went to Adamawa today, where Buhari raised Tinubu.
What would he say he has
and
done?
Endorsed him. But what Buhari said some things that were very right. I say, don't vote. How did he put it? He said, don't vote thieves and rogues.
Oh my
irresponsible people.
Oh my God.
Vote people that are responsible in your locality. Vote people that are responsible. He didn't say
vote for APC. Oh my goodness.
He just did the normal party thing. He raised Tinubu's hand on. I raised the governor. He now said what he said. I want us to go back and listen to that thing that he said. I believe this man's somehow he wants to give credible election.
He wants to live with a good name.
The electoral law is there. The CBN policy is there. So all those ones are helping to shape INEC so that they can give credible elections.
See, do you know? I believe I don't know though, but I believe in this prophecies that was said about Nigeria many years ago. I don't know if you guys know this man, Pa Elton. You know him, right? That said,
Pa Elton. Yes. That man is a great revivalist.
Yes, he said that Nigeria and Nigeria shall be known all over the world for corruption.
Yes.
Your name Nigeria shall stink for corruption, but after that season, and a new era shall come.
Yeah, an
era of righteousness. Like another country, they will hold on to a Nigeria and say, "Take me to your country, that I may learn righteousness." So I just believe that with the happenings, it's as if there is like those things are coming to pass, but it not depends on us
to
Nigerians
come to pass.
You understand? Because they say faith without corresponding action is dead.
Yeah. And
we are believing God, but if we don't act, God cannot come down from heaven and come and thumbprint for us. So that's just the truth. Though He's not going to send angels to come and thumbprint. We are the ones. How responsible we are with our vote is going to determine a lot for us in the next phase of this country, and that is just.
I think people who are security officers at this point in time are people who are in the military at this point in time, because it's going to be we have like over 400,000 people guarding or military generally 400,000 for 200 million Nigerians.
No, it's just police officers. That's
but you know, see, in all these things, I don't know. I'm not supporting a particular. I'm not against any presidential candidate.
Yeah.
You understand? They're not my problem. But if I'm to talk about a particular candidate, like from the first that this man started talking, all of us know who I'm talking about when I start though. From the first he started talking, for a politician in this country called Nigeria, for the first time, will say something and ask you, if you think I'm lying, go and verify it. Like to me, it's a big deal.
It's very confident.
It's very confident for the first time. Like for the first time, others will come and tell you a whole lot of things, how they're going to do this, how they did that, and then if you trace it, you see that nothing was actually there. And then here comes a particular person that tell you go, and he will even give you figure and give you. The other day I had to like check the actual figure. Like, is this true? Like, no. I had to go and check it. Like, let not be like this person just did a bobo or so. Just there's like he can speak. It's
the Nigerian police force is 370,000.
Okay, 370,000.
Over 200 million.
Over 200 million.
So I pity a police officer. Those ones that I pity them, even with their welfare and everything, they will be stressing them that they will go and be fighting Fulani men that carry AK-47 and everything. They'll be stressing them. Person papa no go sleep and everything. It's not a good time to be a police officer in Nigeria because of some people have bastardized everything.
Of course, they bastardized.
I'm moving somewhere. Oh. Now, when you push a go to the wall, you get to a point where it will come back to you. When the masses, after the NSAS, get tired of the politicians, I know the politicians want to use the police.
Of course, that's what they will use.
Last NSAS, we are moving from street to street. You see where they are, they started the police station. We are destroying police. So the first target are these officers. I pity for officers during this election because what the politicians are cooking, they cannot eat it. They cannot eat it.
No, imagine okay, if everybody should go rogue now, how can 400,000 armed people you want to actually,
civilians now? So,
well, that's true, sure. Some people, so the number will reduce like that. They won't want to
nobody will come out again.
After the NSAS, how many of them came out? For like weeks, they couldn't even come outside because people were still aggrieved. People, they were still anger in the air. People actually
like this IPOB of a thing. Initially, I was not really in support of the IPOB thing.
Okay.
But I look at the ideology. I had to study from what happened since the independence. They started with placards.
Okay.
And like doing their normal. What Yoruba Nation is doing.
They did it.
Until it got to a point, the federal government through the army killed hundreds of them. There's a video where they put them inside water. They started rolling inside more water. They killed many of them. And you provoke people that are going about their normal civic responsibilities protest. You kill them, unarmed men. Now you provoke them, they go and carry arms. It is now more difficult for you to handle them. Somebody a comedian said, if you allow Igbo man carry bomb and gun as merchandise, it go dey very hard for you to come out of your hand. Because Igbo man, when they start something, it will be very hard for them to start something. When they start something, it will be very hard for you to take it away from them. So the way the government is handling agitation and whatever in Nigeria is so bad that they are even multiplying the agitation. You kill two people in Yoruba Nation, and those people, they have family sentiment. People will be so angry with the government,
and people will be so angry with the police officers now.
More people will be having more sentiment for Yoruba Nation.
Imagine.
They didn't provoke.
Even if they don't like the agitation before, they will not be like, why would you actually kill someone who is not even provoking you?
You are getting people on the side of the agitators by your actions. Imagine. So I don't blame. See, I don't pity for them because number one, they are the ones that aggravated the situation. If the NSAS were to be like a group, like say it's a group like NSAS, it will be another agitation.
Of course.
It's because they're just people. If it were a group, a racial group that they do it every day, it will be another agitation.
Yeah.
You sent army, government deny, governor deny. The person when they close that Lekki light, now Tinubu Pikina get the company. So all of them are denying. Fashola came there. Everybody don't be there since morning and night for how many days? You went there and you found camera and you still have the mind to come and address people that you found the camera.
Like that camera issue was actually very funny.
Yeah,
they set up inquiry. Normally they are delayed tactics. They know how to delay things.
Yeah.
They set up inquiry. They do this one. They go here. They know Nigerians are forgetful. Until they want Nigerians to get tired of the whole thing.
Now this time around, Nigerians don't forget things. Now the youth, we can say the old ones are forgotten. But now you see, even after the NSAS, how they actually denied it and even rubbished the NSAS protest. Look at Gafaro's case. Till today we've not seen the police officer who took Gafaro's life. Even this other woman as well, They said by January 30th they would actually sentence the man, but we've not seen anything yet now.
Okay.
I just pray they do what is right this time around, like Nigerians especially.
I know this February 25th election would be one of the best elections in the country, whereby the youth and the masses. How do you even expect 5 thugs to come and scatter a whole election, whereby you have more than 200 people? See this election. In fact, see this polling unit thing of a thing. Even if there are no police officers there, you would know that Nigerians are now ready to lay down their lives if it will cost them that. Because now, even look at all these extrajudicial killings from the police officers. Look at it. It could happen to any one of us. So people are now like, even if it will cost them their lives, so far Nigeria would be good, then so be it.
Okay. Let's read our viewers are really Rukayat Omawumi says there will never be peace in Nigeria. So until we part our ways from Nigeria. We have Lanre. How many good policemen are out there? All these policemen needs to be brought in for drug testing and psychological evaluation.
I think I like that comment actually.
And we have Yoruba with normal. Yes, there's many good people in hellfire. If hellfire is true, you say, please let them send Nigeria and give me my own share. Yoruba.
Oh God.
Okay, yes. I think let's bring it to a close. But we have the APC rally campaign in Adamawa State. We have P2B in Delta State. Wari, I think.
Wari, when are they carry last?
Wari don't carry last.
All these, we have 3 days to the election, so the awareness. I think they'll be updating us every day. Every day, these guys are trying. Tomorrow is Labour Party Anambra, so every day. P2B was in the family.
Yeah. He said so many things there.
The family, he went to Delta State.
That man, does he rest at all?
You don't need to rest too, and Nigerians too should
Adewale Olowu says Nigeria is not working.
By this time next year, Nigeria would be on the path of progress. Nigeria would be progressing.
If we do the right thing.
No,
that's what I believe.
No matter who enters, even this P2B,
if we do the right
next 4 years, we will try to.
Are you
sure? I think the first thing.
You have 77 trillion naira.
Are you sure?
See, I understand. See, if you can stop that oil theft of a thing, Nigeria will pay that debt. We will pay it. See, Nigeria has money. Nigeria is very, very rich. But we are still in there. There are people. They say the thieves are more than those people that want to save the money. But thieves are just too much.
My concern is person who don't dey for government say you don't dey chop money. No be for you to go rest when you don't finish. Go rest now.
Imagine when they do all this.
I don't understand though. Imagine so.
Look at our senators now. They said they want to give them, billions for gratuity. Now that they are going for doing what?
They should continue.
And
they want to pay themselves.
And there are graduates, people that left school. I know of somebody like this guy finished school since he's been doing electrical job. He no work. He's not driving Korokwe. That's what they call it, right? Korokwe, that mini bus. You
say Nigerians in diaspora wants to invest in the country but no security.
See.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's true.
Okay. Please, like I said, amongst 3 of us, somebody is celebrating birthday. So if you can tell us who is celebrating the birthday, we have a package for you. So in the next 1 minute, we are giving, if you're watching us, if you can tell us who is celebrating the birthday today. Today is the 9th of December 2023.
Did you hear that?
Say now.
9th of what?
9th of
December.
Please, I take your backwards on your password.
No, 9th of December.
9th of December 2023. Hey, God, I beg. I'm Nigeria still there like this. May God know.
No. It's like he has gone into the future.
Yeah. Christian traveling to the future.
9th of January 2023. Who? I'm looking at somebody that will tell us now.
Who's celebrating birthday? Like someone is actually not celebrating. Okay. Sorry. Right.
It's not.
Okay, let's move on. Now, wow, this one a big English. I'll put my package back since we.
You guys should guess who is doing birthday among the three of us. Come on now. One of us is celebrating.
No, someone said you
birthday
guys have
today.
to speak about your better future. Yeah, it starts from voting rights.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying.
The way you have an enabling
I don't
environment.
Even, if you see me as I come now at the para, like at the verse, like.
Now you will take that decision to the streets, to your neighborhood, then gather those people to the polling unit.
It is not enough to shout, but the thing there is talk to people that need.
Like say I dey win so like this for church. I go dey win so.
Sensitization. That's what.
I don't win my compound. Like win my compound. So wherever you are, do the same thing.
Do you know that
everybody from my house like this? I don't win everybody. Only my papa I know feel win. My papa don't agree because he no even like anything in Nigeria. He don't say that you manage when you like. Say just on Nigeria, so everybody just separate. He doesn't even want the idea of Nigeria at all. Papa don't tire. He said during like 1963, 1960s, everything was going smoothly, but all of a sudden everything just broke. Everybody just break. Now let's go our separate ways.
COVID-19, I remember my landlord then. If you're coming into my compound, you must wash your hand before you get in. So the same thing he did that time. That's what he was doing.
But this COVID-19 something.
That's what he was doing. Like. If you are having a discussion with him, you tell him that you must tell him a particular candidate you're going to vote for before you guys will have a conversation. And if he's not aligning with him, he will tell you, I'm not having that conversation.
I even saw one. The man said anybody, any of his customers that does not come into his shop with their PVC, don't worry, just go and buy your market somewhere else. That is not selling for the person.
Mina Bessa is the guy on white. You're the one doing birthday, okay?
Yeah, I'm the one.
Father Ejike Mbaka that is celebrating his birthday today.
I think his birthday is this January, but it's not 9th. I think he's on 7th. I don't know.
Okay, now we can carry my package and go.
People should keep guessing now. Why?
It's only one guess they have.
Okay, only one person guess now. One person.
See, the time don't go. Everybody guess now. No package again. Everyone gets no package again because time don't go. But however, I want to say a big belated happy birthday to a scintillating, a psychedelic Ada Omalicha.
Did I hear
belated?
You
don't need a future.
No, like the celebration is
what?
going to continue.
So belated is like
maybe like yesterday
or somehow like
you are in the future.
Today na Ethiopia Christmas Day.
Are you serious?
Ella.
Oh wow.
You see?
Ethiopia is doing a Christmas Day.
Today.
Their own calendar is different from one. They did 2015.
Yeah?
They did 2015 for Ethiopia now.
Why they go do 2015? Which kind of
go and check it out.
Which guy playing with that one?
Like how do God want to do this? Like will rapture take place when all the country is natural? I don't even understand. But seriously, God, they try.
Hey, now why it be God now?
Funigas, that Funigas.
Funigas did not come on board.
They do it.
Funigas.
They do it.
Funigas. Try now.
Well, now when they look for Gladys. Now Gladys they do birthday.
It's my birthday.
Nah.
It's my birthday.
You will come and show love.
It's my birthday.
Let me see the person that's really.
Let's see the ISB down.
There's a chima. Funigas. What is happening? You are not live.
We don't need the package. Speak about the betterment of the generation. See, no matter what we say, no matter what we say,
the betterment starts from the polls. So January 25 will determine the next so many years of Nigeria.
Yeah,
if we can get it right. God.
It is not just about us here. You're watching this program. You have your family, even if you're you're not in Nigeria. You have families in Nigeria. The ball is in your court. You can also talk to them. You have friends who are here. If you don't talk to them, if you don't get informed, they will still make the same mistake that we've been making all these years. So it's not just about us; it's also about you, our viewers, talking to those that you have influence over to do the right thing this time. So that is it.
Some people don't know the right thing. They should tell them, order them to do the right thing. If you persuade them, I don't want the right thing.
You get some people will be saying, they will even tell you, say, me, I'm not voting. No, like actually, so
if you say you're not voting, I will kill you.
A young guy, a promising young guy who just finished higher institution, like you say, it does not concern me. I'm like, is this one serious? Like, where are you coming from? And you're looking for a job. It will concern you when you don't find job.
It concern you now. If you even see money back a case, maybe you even thank God.
No, you go borrow money now. Online app, they will not carry your face. say you're a debtor. I don't understand. Honestly, the ball is in our court. Like seriously.
So Gladys, what are you giving us in birthday?
What I'm giving, like, you didn't even wish me happy birthday.
I wish you happy on Facebook.
On Facebook, you didn't wish me happy birthday.
On WhatsApp.
Like, wait, you know the funny thing? I can count the people that in this office that actually sent me a birthday message. You wish me a happy birthday.
Did I send you happy birthday?
You commented.
Open your WhatsApp.
No, you commented on someone's post.
I didn't comment on someone's post. That was my original post.
See,
I didn't comment on someone's post.
Wait, calm down.
Open your WhatsApp.
Calm down. Was that was in a group, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you send me
in a
group?
No.
That's excuse you. When you had your birthday, did I send you a message or not?
No. Is it not the message?
No,
you can redeem yourself.
That's a group.
You know.
I'm not a redeemer.
That's a
you
group.
can absorb yourself.
I'm MFA. I'm MFA. I'm fire.
That's a group. I made a post.
I believe when you talk about a man is what you do physically. It's not by all those when they talk happy birthday, more money in your account. She
Nobody should tell me more money in my account. So, like,
I put the money there inside the account.
Yeah, like I told you guys last year. Isn't it more money in your account? I don't want it. Like I don't want it.
Me, I'm not.
I want the money inside my account.
Don't worry.
If I don't
after
do
the
something
show.
physically,
After the show, you don't wish me happy birthday after the show. You don't wish me happy birthday after the show. I'm watching you. You don't
do anything.
Me, I don't do anything.
On his birthday. On his birthday.
Me, I don't do anything. Where is the evidence?
See,
me, I don't do anything.
I'm not going to face it because I'm supposed to be angry at you. On his own birthday, I sent him a personal message. I made a post of him on my WhatsApp, and I also then on the group chats. I think I'm always the one that always posts people on the group.
You put
right?
them on your status.
On my status, and now he sent me a message on the group. Okay, if there is no group, what happens? Okay, you sent me a birthday wish. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this guy is gaslighting me.
No, that's true.
He's even blackmailing me.
That's true. I even say happy birthday Gladys needs to make sure I lose it because of my full name.
I'm the only one that called your full name today. Oh yeah, check on the message.
Go and rest.
I'm the only one. That means you are special to me. Come on.
You did not send me a birthday message. Make I shout tell you.
Yeah, I don't send the message.
If Siva is watching this program, Siva, I want to say a big shout out. Thank you so much for remembering to post me on the group.
No problem.
Where this guy now commented and said he posted his
now as he posted you on the group,
I'm celebrating you publicly. See, he's not posting on group that.
Okay, that's what you can give. What you can give.
See, that's what people used to say. You understand? Even if you don't have anything to offer, but the little thing that you know you can do for someone, as a show of love, you do it. You don't have money to give. You cannot send a birthday wish. You can't even make a simple post.
I sent you a message in public. No be personal one. I send and give her for inside the group. Everybody see say she dey special to me. I don't add Gladys along the Zube.
Now you open the group chat with the message.
You know they appreciate it.
I bet you.
You are not appreciating. You are not appreciating.
The one that is doing that guy behind the camera specifically like.
You are not appreciating.
Pictures of me, edited it and as a birthday present.
Did he take pictures of me outside? My friend, you are not okay. You are not okay.
Shout out to you.
Don't worry, after this show, I'll catch you.
It's my birthday, right? So I'm permitted to
what's here about my friend wanted to propose to her.
Exactly. That's because I'm not a lady.
We'll come together. We'll get a gift for her. You know, 150. Where did you get?
No, but I will give 100.
Even though this January is come.
He say why you give 100? Person of you say happy birthday. 9 they say wait till be 100. You.
Although the never finish.
Complete cannot. Your complete cannot. Like you know today, ba. You know, okay, now let me talk about Diola. I just wanted to be like, okay, we are just two ladies in this office, right?
Okay.
I just want to be like, okay. Maybe this girl will not wish me happy birthday. I just wait until I now saw her post. She now post, I'd be like, okay, fine. I woke up this morning, I saw Christian. You've not still wish me. Na Facebook you wish you. Sure you know that.
Yeah, personal this now.
Na Facebook you wish you.
Personal.
Social
media.
See that big boy go there side. Even if you paste her picture there, she no go gree until you drop inside there.
What I believe is tangible something that you give somebody.
Yeah, it should be gift, not even the message.
See,
and your next program, we'll talk about what we give her.
We'll talk about it by force, by class. Yes.
Oshu State people. That's how they are. They will promise what they cannot fulfill.
I've not promised anything.
The only bad
I've not promised anything
is Biafra freedom.
Before the Biafra come,
who
is that? And he's an Igbo guy. You're an Igbo guy, Casey Frank. I'm an Igbo girl, and you're saying, okay, no problem. All right, they play.
So she's saying that she cannot celebrate. You can't celebrate your own birthday. Just imagine.
I don't understand.
That's what he's saying now. The only birthday you can celebrate is Biafra Freedom. You are not important to him.
Casey Frank, I've not met you in person. Thanks for watching my program. But this guy here, I see him every day.
No, he's a lie. Wish her happy birthday. Yes.
This guy. Anyway, shout out to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. I know that if you had much more, you would have done.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You now.
Kill him so. Say it, you want slap me.
What is wo? That's what that's what they do violence. All these Zazu people. All right, thanks everybody that wished me a happy birthday. Thank you so much. Yeah. I appreciate your wishes, and I say a big amen to all your honest and heartfelt.
Yoruba TV says happy birthday to you, Flip TV Queen. If I see Funigas in comments,
Thank you,
Funigas
Mr.
is coming back.
Thank you, Mr. Yoruba. No, Funigas, the last time he said he was in Mecca praying for me. And I believe the prayer must have finished because it's my birthday. I should be seeing the manifestation by now, you know.
I know what talk again.
I should be seeing the manifestation by now, you know. Thank you so much, Mr. Iye.
Thank you so much for wishing her a happy birthday.
Casey Frank said he wished me long life, prosperity, but no Nigerian election in Biafra land.
Can you see now? I told him that I should wish you. Won't you take me? Now he has wished you happy birthday. You have to take me.
See, you have.
I told him that as a comrade that he is. As a comrade, you are proud. Both of us, we are.
You are proud.
That he should send me the message.
I don't have conversation with you. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it.
With that, we've come to the end of the program today. Yeah, well watched. We're expecting more developments owing to what happened today. The Edo State abduction 6 has been released.
Oh yeah.
So rescued. We have the Yoruba Nation. And we have every other thing that's happened. People are reacting. She already reacted to that Yoruba Nation issue. And many people are going to have reactions. Let's see what happens from now. Till tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program. Thanks for watching. I'm Christian Chuka.
Yes, I remain Zubi glad. Thank you so much for watching. And thanks to everybody that wished me happy birthday. I appreciate it.
All right, Olajide Taufik Olamide, thank you very much for watching WebWatch, and also thank you for wishing our queen here a happy birthday.
Bye.
Bye for now. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.